Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and I'm going to share a very important topic with you. This is, when do I know I should start doing something about my marriage? So the simplest answer is that if you're looking at videos like this, now is a really good time. But I want to give you some encouragement to do something that is proactive and that will really benefit you and your spouse. And I do this with total humility, but I'm going to share with you some of what I discovered, because I used to be a divorce mediator, so I've seen a lot. And one day a couple came to me, a young couple of kids, and I asked them, why are you getting a divorce? I always ask that, just, and it's an icebreaker, terrible icebreaker, I know, but it's an icebreaker. And they both started to cry. Now, look, it's not unusual for one of them to cry, but both of them started to cry, and both of them said the same thing. We don't really want to get a divorce, but we don't know what to do. Well, I've been a communications expert for a long time, and so I don't know what took me over. It doesn't matter, but I said, look, if I can help you stay together, I won't charge you. Do you want to give it a try? And just give me, some time to think this through. Oh my God, they were so excited. And so I said, all right, let's meet again. Give me 2 or 3 months. And I told them I won't charge you, but that's not what made them happy. They didn't want to get a divorce. You can't blame them. So I asked around, I called up, I had so many psychologists who would refer people to me. And I said, what's the key here for helping people? And they all gave me these sort of vague, not answers. Well, we got to get to the bottom of it. It really depends. What's the problem that you're dealing with? And that didn't satisfy me. So the thought occurred to me, I need to understand why people get married in the first place. What is it that propels us, that makes us think I should get married? And I know the answer most of the time is, well, everyone gets married, that's what you do. And then it's followed by, I want to have kids, I want to be with the person I love, I want to have companionship and all of that. And I thought, you know what, there's got to be something like below those things, sort of an underlying purpose. Oh my God, I was shocked that I had never asked myself that question before I got married. And at the time I wasn't. And I thought, wow, had I known that, maybe I could have still been married. And so I scratched my head and I asked, nobody had a good answer. And finally it occurred to me, well, hey, we get married to be happier. Duh. No one ever answered me that way. And then I thought, okay, that's pretty easy. So what makes you happy? Well, kids, yeah, but not everyone wants kids. Well, companionship, yeah, but sometimes you want to be alone. What really makes you happy? And I'm not going to lie to you, it took me a little while to finally have that obvious, it turned out to be an obvious answer. It took a while for it to drop into my mind. But when it did, I realized it's a universal answer. No one is exempt from it. It works for everyone, and the lack of this means no one's happy. Did you guess yet? It's love. We want love. We get married because in this world, nobody really loves you. Even your parents, they love you, but they're compelled to love you because they're your parents. But who loves you because they love you forever? Who does that? It's rare. And that's what we seek. That's what we want. And we want it in the form of unconditional. We want unconditional love. And now I had a basis. Aha! This is what we want. Okay, let's meet. Let's talk about it. And so we sat down, and I said this to them. So, what do you want? Love. Love. Do you love each other? Yeah, I still love him. I still love her. Okay, so let's start with acknowledging that. And we started, and we acknowledged the love. And I said, now, how are we going to keep this going? And what I did was I had made a list, because I used to do this. I used to sell a long time ago. And before I'd go into a call, I would draw a vertical line, and I go, say this, don't say this. So that works for virtually everything in the world. Do this, don't do this. And I put together this whole list. It's evolved, trust me. But it started with things, simple things, like the 3 C's. Don't criticize, don't condemn, don't complain. I mean, I added things as I learned. Don't have expectations. And what to do. Express love. There's different ways to express love. And learn how to communicate. You got to learn how to communicate. So we put all this together, and it worked. Voila. How amazing. So that's the main point here. You can approach your marriage scientifically. You could really make it happen. And you can have a starting point today. You don't have to wait. You don't have to do anything special, but you do have to learn. So I did all the work, and you could learn too. Now, if your marriage is on the brink, and let's face it, some people wait until it's on the brink. I can't tell you how many times we get emails at the Marriage Foundation. By the way, it's free. You could write to one of our counselors. And a guy, usually a guy, but sometimes women, will write, my wife left 2 months ago, and I realized she's the love of my life. I want her back. How do I show her that it's the right thing to do? All right. It's usually not too late, even in cases when you're on the brink, even sometimes when you're off the brink, because you may think you're off the brink and we think you're still on the brink. And so for that, we have a course designed that will really speed up the process so you can do this. All right, I hope this was helpful for you. I want to inspire you to know, though, that when you do marriage correctly, and it's not that hard, it's kind of simple, but you got to learn these things, your marriage will just surprise you at how much happiness it produces. Unbelievable level of happiness that is ever expanding. So that's it. Blessings to you, blessings to your spouse, blessings to your family. Take care.